We start again. Okay. So welcome to today's session on dolphin consciousness, where we will, on the Wesak moon, meditate together with dolphins to enter into unity consciousness, because ultimately that is what we're all striving to understand. And once I've observed, when people swim with dolphins, they become more telepathic and more compassionate, because dolphins live not only in a physical world, they live in an energy world. They read and feel energy fields. So how do we become more compassionate and more telepathic? Is when we move from particle identity, our normal ego, and saying, I am this person, to saying, I am this expression of God, and I am the wave function, and I feel you. And I would like to invite all of us right now to tune into everybody that's listening, because we're all going to go on a journey into heightened states. Let's think of all the people that are around the world, even when you're listening to this later on. So Madhavi, your dream, I think, represents the fact that your mind is joining the bigger sea of angels in the ocean and in the heaven.
Nice to hear that, ma'am. Nice to hear. And while you were speaking, the energy is flowing into me. I can sense that, the vibrations, the vibes from you. It was wonderful.
Oh, thank you
Wonderful.
very much. Thank you. Thank you. So I will share now, because we're 10 minutes into our talk, so that we have 10 more minutes afterwards for the, I would like to start with the meditation and an invocation for the Wesak moon, because it's happening since last night when the inauguration happened so beautifully. So do you have any other things that you would like me to address right now?
No, ma'am, please. No, ma'am, please go ahead.
Okay. I will share my screen to be adding music. And I will make the sound so it's stereo. Okay. All right. Could you let me know if you're hearing the music all right?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay, wonderful. All right. I'd like to invite all of us to close our eyes. And before we even start, let's do the yoga. Calm our minds and our bodies, and to enter into a beautiful, quiet space where you breathe in. And in India, you probably do it properly. In the West, we just do it like that. Whatever way you do, just breathe in through one nostril, hold your breath, twitch your finger, and then breathe out. As you make yourself comfortable wherever you are laying or sitting. Breathing in, breathe light into your third eye. Madhavi, is the volume of the music too loud? Would you think I should turn it down a little bit?
No, it is fine, ma'am.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. And as you breathe out, let the energy flow through your body. Breathing in, bring light into your heart, third eye, whichever chakra you would like to focus on this morning or evening. And also imagine this light that you're breathing into your third eye and into the top of your head to slowly flow down the back of your spine, and feeding its wonderful divine energy also into every cell of your body. Because one thing is for sure, dolphins are very much alive and happy to be in this dimension as well. And in your mind's eye, as you maybe let your hands go into your lap, or if you'd like, you can continue with the yogic breath, but you can also relax your hand. Imagine that you're walking on a beautiful beach. What color is the sand? And imagine the feeling of the sand in your toes, under your feet, how it squishes beneath every step you take. Looking at this beautiful sky and the ocean in front of you. And as you look out, you see dolphins at a distance. And you know today is the day where you will go and swim with dolphins. Slowly, you step into the ocean water and feel the water playing with your feet. How does it feel? And there is a big rock, a flat, big rock that you walk to, and you sit on that big rock, letting your feet and legs hang into the ocean, into the warm water, turquoise, blue, surrounding you. As you watch the dolphins come closer. And one dolphin is curious, and he's coming closer and closer to you. And he sees your foot in the water, and he comes and touches your foot, your big toe, with his nose. And some energy is being sent from his toe, his foot into your toe. Maybe he's sending information or a sound or love or healing energy to you. What is he or she sending into you today? And this energy is filling you, and you know the dolphin is inviting you to go and join the group in the water. And you gently slip into the turquoise water. And the dolphin turns around as if to take you with him or her. And you dive under to be side by side with your dolphin underwater. And for this time, it is as if you are totally natural, just like a dolphin underwater. And as he or she looks at you, you know this is a real dolphin friend. What are his eyes or her eyes saying to you? What energy is he or she sending to you? And as you come closer to the group, you now are invited to swim with them to your heart's desire. You can imagine whatever you'd like, and just for a couple minutes, turn and dance and swim with this group, or one or two more dolphins with you. What would you do? What would you like to do and experience with a dolphin today? He or she could even take you to the stars. Whatever you wish, what would you like to ask for? And now allow your one dolphin friend to take you on a little journey all by yourselves, just you and your dolphin. As you swim a little bit further out, ask your dolphin friend if you could slip into his or her mind and slip into his or her way of feeling life. Like how it feels to swim in the ocean if you were inside of your dolphin friend. And maybe he winks at you and says, "Come on in." As you slide inside his or her presence, energy, love, consciousness, and ability to love. Let yourself feel how the dolphin sees life from underwater. How does it feel like to live as a dolphin? What is important to you as a dolphin? How does it look like if you were to look at the human life? Maybe as a dolphin, you know about what humans do. Just take a look at what it looks like to look at humans in general. The beaches, the rivers, the boats. Is there something that the dolphin would like to ask you help for? And now, just look back to the side where you are swimming next to the dolphin, as if you could look at your whole being through the eyes of the dolphin. If you were to look at all of you, there would be energies that were bright, brilliant, beautiful. What does your dolphin friend see that is bright about you? If he or she were looking at you as you're swimming next to him or her, where is your energy through his or her eyes beautiful and bright? What colors do you have in those bright areas? And now look at some areas that might need some help, that are not as bright yet. What areas in your life could use some help or more energy? And imagine as if those energies would already become brighter now. Allow those areas to heal, to become brighter. What colors would start flowing through you in those areas now? If that attitude, that way of feeling would have become healed or brighter, more energized. And as you do, slip back into your own energy body, into your own self. As if you were slipping completely into that brilliant energy with the aspects now energized and healed. And look at your dolphin. Look at him or her and let yourself be seen in all the aspects that are already beautiful and the aspects that are now becoming beautiful and radiant. Becoming more whole. As if your dolphin starts noticing your greater presence, he or she is also opening up his energy or her energy to you. And you're starting to enter a funnel of light together. Allow yourself now to go on a journey together with your dolphin into the source of all creation. As if both of you could rise up towards a central light. Allow yourself to rise higher as if you could spiral into higher octaves of the ocean of life together. Bring all of your attention into one single point above your head, or however you'd like to imagine, into a diamond. A diamond state of consciousness where you slip beyond time and space. And your dolphin is also rising to a higher octave, where he or she is also becoming just one single point beyond time and space. Rise as if you're in a spiral movement closer and closer to the center of all that is where life has evolved from, closer to the center where everything has emerged. into the very eye of creation, into the very core center of all that is. And sense how your dolphin presence now is pure, pure, pure consciousness, and you are getting ever closer. And how your dolphin can sense you at heightened states beyond time and space, as if the two of you are starting to feel each other from the inside out. And if you are willing to experiment, put the very center of your consciousness on top or inside of the diamond consciousness of the dolphin. And as you do, start noticing what it feels like. And as if you're shifting into another world, you start feeling like something is opening that hasn't been there before ever, or is deeper than ever before. Allow the center of all that is the universe to commune directly with you and share something of importance with you today on the celebration of Enlightenment Day. What is important for you to know, to feel, to become? As if you could ask the center of creation directly. Let it commune with you. If there was one thing that was very important to you right now, what would that be? What is something that is very dear to your soul and heart at this moment in this stage of your evolution right now? And whatever the words, the feelings, the thoughts are, let them be what they are, spontaneously, without judging them. Just allow them and try them on for a moment. How would it be if the insight you might be getting, if you were trying it on? Imagine what your next evolutionary expression would do if you heeded that advice. And imagine for a moment bringing that energy into your daily life. What would you do differently? Colors would emanate from you, or maybe there would be a symbol that could express this feeling. And let that symbol or that color or that feeling guide you in the next week, and think about it every morning as you start your day. Bring that energy as a reminder into your every single day. And then start your journey back to where you came from, and allow yourself to slip back in that tunnel of light or the funnel of light, and allow yourself to remember your humanness and your dolphin journeying with you. And look in your dolphin friend's eyes, wise and deep. And start your journey back into the ocean with the brilliant blue colors where you started, together. Coming back into the waves of the ocean, where all the other dolphins are waiting. And as you do, swim back to the pod of dolphins. Notice their energy together. How they listen and feel each other. Listening to each other's energy frequencies. And notice how they are sending you love. Taking you inside their light bubble and accompanying you back to shore. How does it feel to swim and glide in that bubble of light and love that they are sharing with you right now? How does it feel to be accompanied by this group of loving dolphins? And then you see the beach coming closer. The sand beneath you is becoming visible as you say goodbye to your dolphins and letting them behind you. You start being able to put your feet on the sand, slowly walking out of the waves, the gentle waves lapping at the shore. Slowly you walk back on the white sand beach. And as you lay down on the beach, looking at the sky above you and the trees behind you, you're grateful to your dolphin friends and wave goodbye. And as they swim back to their own world, you return to yours. You remember how it was to see yourself through the eyes of the dolphin. And you remember what new energy, what healing you brought in. What were you going to change or feel anew? And then remember the journey into union and beyond time-space. Was there a message for you? And just notice what you were going to do more of in your daily life or bring anew into your daily rhythm. And with that, you can start taking a deeper breath. Stretching and bringing life into all your cells with a deeper breath. Returning back into your room wherever you are. Being grateful to this channel, to this celebration that is offering us to join together in commemoration of Buddha, Buddha's life, of Patriji, of all enlightened masters, and your purpose within it. We are the bringers of a greater dawn. And each day we live, we bring more beauty into life, creating heaven on earth. That is our purpose. Namaste. And gently open your eyes, coming back into this room, back with your eyes open, being refreshed with the insights, that you've gained, bring them with you into this week. I thank you for being here. And I know I'm leaving 10 minutes for questions and answers. But as you come back, let me just share with you that we truly, every generation, every new incarnation, bring more capacity with us to transmute the brilliance of the divine into our daily life. And in everything you do is how you light a candle to maybe celebrate eating your breakfast, or the gratitude you feel towards the sun shining every morning, or right now, the full moon, the birds, your life, the love that you have, the friends in your life. Every moment can be more brilliant. And because you transmute the divine energy into form, because you are that and it is you, it is one and the same, but it's a continuous dance between the whole and the part. And we are both. Namaste. So what we did is we used what the Tibetans used to do. We used an entity, a divine conception of a master, in this case, a dolphin, but you can substitute it with an angel, any divine prophet you've ever seen, and merge with their identity and merge into union and become one and become beyond the oneness, the space, that which is the source. And we can do that more intensely some days, or trying to some days. Our brains and our minds sometimes were sleepier, then sometimes it more awake. But we are always in this ascension and circular motion between the divine manifesting itself and seeing itself again. And in that sense, I'm very glad we all get to play together in this ocean of love and mercy and light. Thank you for being here. And I'd be happy to take questions. If you have questions, you can type them, or actually maybe the moderator you can have somebody, if you want to ask a question, ask on the microphone. I have written about my dolphin research in 2 books. And just like Madhavi was asking, why is it that dolphins come to us? I can tell you, dolphins share a world that I would describe as living at a heightened state. They have a brain. They actually have an additional brain besides the limbic brain that is attuned to very high social skills. And I have had people experience miracles, including myself, where people were healed. So you can use this meditation also by imagining that you're coming to a dolphin, that the dolphin is sending a sonar, it's your imagination, right, to an area where you like to have help with. Whatever it is, just allow the dolphins sending their energy to that area. If you have a question, maybe you can text it and write it. If you'd like to ask something or share something, please feel free to do so. Ihr könnt das auch auf Deutsch machen, ich kann übersetzen. And one friend of mine was swimming in Kerala Kukua Bay, and she had had a cyst on her ovaries. And she went out, and the dolphins kept coming towards her and sending sonar on her belly. Now, dolphins will do that when humans have been pregnant, even when humans did not know that they were pregnant. But in her case, after 3 months, when she was tested again, the cyst was gone. So that was the person who I wrote about, Lorraine, in my book. And one time, I want to tell you this because our universe is multidimensional. She said the dolphins were swimming, but then there was a school of fish. It seemed like they were herding the fish. I'm sorry to say dolphins are not vegetarian, but cetaceans are. There are big whales that are just living on algae and shrill. But she said the dolphins were creating what she thought with their sonar for the entire school of fish, like they were drawing a picture, and it looked like a toroid. A toroid is something that comes up, goes out, and then comes back around, back into itself. Now, this toroid, at the time, she didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what the meaning could possibly be. And she'd called me on the phone to tell me her miracle stories, and I said, okay, let me think about it. And that day, I was driving to a dentist from our island to Seattle. And on the Highway 5, I had to turn off downtown Seattle. And there was and she said, and maybe in India you have the same thing. She said it was almost like the dolphins were drawing on these dolphins like a painting, a picture, as if this picture was like an etch-a-sketch, the etch-a-sketch. I don't know if you have that in India. In Germany, we have this wax paper thing. You pull off the wax paper. Etch-a-sketch. Anyways, in England, in America, it's an etch-a-sketch. It's a billboard. It's a square thing where you turn knobs and it makes a picture. So I was driving down the highway, and on the billboard, it looked like an etch-a-sketch. And I, being from Germany, I only had this paper, that wax paper you pull off and then draw again a new picture. I'm like going, oh, that's an etch-a-sketch. I finally understood what she was saying. So what was the message the dolphins were trying to put on this etch-a-sketch in the form of living dolphins? Guess what the words were on that big billboard on the side of I-5, Highway 5, when I was going to the dentist? It had one message, and the message was, everything is sonic. Everything is a symphony, and that is what we're living in, a symphony of vibration. And when you change your vibration inside and think of it every day, like this meditation gave you maybe some insights, you will change your sonic energetic pattern and start to express it in your daily life. All right, so now we have another master coming, and I am very happy to be leaving you here with a nice goodbye from Bali, Shambhala, where we are at the retreat center, and I have dolphins not far away from our beach right here. Thank you very much for being here and joining me, and I am grateful to have been